Hey, busy ladies, want a flatter tummy but you hate doing crunches? Listen, crunches are not the only way to do ab exercises. In fact, you can strengthen your core in many other ways without having to do crunches. And I know for some of you, sometimes doing a bunch of crunches can either hurt your lower back or you can feel that in the back of your neck. Now, part of this has to do with whether or not you're in proper form. And sometimes too, if you do have a lot of back tension, sometimes doing crunches can actually cause more tension. So I'm going to be sharing with you in this video 4 exercises that you can do to strengthen your core that don't involve doing crunches. If you like this workout, please make sure to like and subscribe to this channel, as I will be sharing workouts like this, as well as tips for weight loss, fat loss, and strength training, and wellness tips as well. Also, please share this with anyone who could use this or that this could help. Okay, so for the 4 exercises that we're going to be doing today that help you strengthen your core, get a flatter tummy, all without doing crunches, are boat, mountain climbers, V-sits, and dolphin plank flow, which I'm going to be walking you through today in this video. Okay, so we're going to first go into our first exercise. So our first exercise is called boat. It is a yoga movement. Now, the whole thing with boat is we want to engage our lower tummy muscles. So we're going to squeeze our lower tummy muscles right now. We'll take a nice deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale, and we're just going to lean back. So you see, as we're leaning back, we're relaxing the shoulders down and back. We're lifting up through the chest. We're squeezing our tummy muscles. And we're going to aim for holding for about 15 to 20 seconds. So we're focusing on our breath here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, awesome job. So boat pose can be practiced 3 times a day. 3 times. So you can do 3 sets of holding it for 20 seconds, 15 to 20 seconds to start. If you're someone who's familiar with boat, you can even hold it as long as 30 seconds. Now, if you want a little bit more of a challenge and you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you can do that exact same thing, but this time we're going to lift up the feet. So what we're going to do, once again, squeezing the tummy muscles, we're going to lean back, lifting up the chest, relaxing the shoulders, and then when we're ready, lifting those feet up. And here we are in that boat pose. And once again, we're focusing on our breath. We're breathing in, and then we're exhaling out. Once again, breathing in, and then exhaling. And then last time, one more nice deep inhale, and then exhaling, coming back down. And this time we can gently hug ourselves here. Okay, and when we're ready, let's go into our next movement, mountain climbers. So there's 2 ways of doing this. If we are modifying mountain climbers, first of all, what are mountain climbers? They're one of the exercises most people do not like to do, partially because it is a very intense exercise and it gets the whole body moving. So mountain climbers look like this, where we're bringing one knee in and out, and we're alternating, belly button tucked in, right? So these are our mountain climbers. Now, there's 2 ways to do this. We can do it from a modified position. We want to stack our hands directly underneath our shoulders, spread our fingers like starfish, slight bend in the elbows. And if we're doing modified, we're doing it from an all-fours position. So as we're in an all-fours position, you're going to bring one knee to the elbow, then the other. Okay, and this would be modified mountain climbers that you can do. Now, if you don't want to modify and you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, you get into the full plank. And we're not sinking our hips, we're lifting our hips, we're engaging our core, we're tucking belly button into the spine, we're squeezing those lower ab muscles again. And then when we're ready, going into our mountain climbers. So you can aim for about 20 seconds and then take 10 seconds rest and then do 4 to 8 rounds of those, or you can do traditional HIIT style and you can just go for 20 to 30 seconds or more. We're almost there, guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then from here, if you want to go into a child's pose, give yourself a little bit of a rest here, you can. Now with mountain climbers, like I said, you can do it Tabata style, where you're doing 20 seconds, where you're doing the mountain climbers, 10 seconds rest, and then you're going into your next set. So you can do it that way, or you can do it traditional HIIT style, where you're doing 30 seconds to 45 or a minute, however long that you choose to go or to challenge yourself. These are very effective, very great for flattening the tummy. They're a great fat burning exercise. HIIT is a great way to get our adrenaline going, get our energy going, get our energy up. So I love incorporating HIIT into all my workouts and my clients' workouts. And it's a great way to get your cardiovascular system going as well. So with that, if you're doing traditional HIIT style, you can do 30 seconds times 3 or 4 sets or rounds. Same with if you're doing Tabata style, you would do 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off, and you would do that for 4 to 8 rounds. So your choice. I always like Tabata, but traditional HIIT style is also what I've done and taught the most. Your choice. Do it based on how you feel. If you're a beginner, maybe starting with Tabata style might be for you. And you can always incorporate this after your resistance training sets, or you can do it as part of your workout, kind of what we're doing here, where we've done boat and then we're moving into mountain climbers. And the next exercise that we are going to do is, so we have plank dolphin that we're going to leave for last. The next one is V-sits. So it's very similar to, and there's so many variations. So I'll try to keep it brief for you. So V-sits, the reason why you want to incorporate more V-sits is it basically works your whole rectus abdominis plus the rectus sheath. And a lot of the time when people are dealing with belly fat, sometimes crunches aren't enough. Sometimes, cardio isn't enough. Sometimes other like ab machines that you use in the gym might not be enough. You actually need to get into this V-shape position. And once you get into that position, you're working a good bit of your core, like your entire rectus abdominis, your transverse abdominis, your rectus sheath, plus a little bit of your back. Of course, if you have back issues, maybe don't lean back as far or come up a little bit. You can still do these exercises too. You just might have to work with your body and do it from a modified position. So I'm going to briefly go through several different versions of V-sits that you can do at home. So the first one is having hands down. You're going to lift your feet up and you're going to come back and forth. And these are our V-sit pulses. Now, if you do them slow, it's more resistance, which is what's going to add lean body muscle, right? So we're at 5, 6, 7, 8, almost there, 9, let's aim for 12, 10, 11, you got this, breathing out, and 12, holding, 1, 2, 3, 4, good, coming back in. So that was basically the main version of V-sits. Now you can do V-sit pulses where they're very fast. Once again, you can do this Tabata style. You're still going to feel the burn. When we slow it down, it's more resistance training, which is good for that endurance muscle, which gives us that stamina as well. Now, the reason why we want to add lean muscle is to increase our metabolism. So doing V-sits or Vshape pulses can really help with that. The other thing too is you can do many ab exercises from this position, right? So you can do your Russian twist. You can have a weight in your hand and do a Russian twist, or you can have a stability ball in your hand and do Russian twist. There's also bicycle Russian twist as well. Okay, so it depends on what level you're at and where you're at physically, what your body's physically able to do. So if right now you're a beginner, maybe you're starting with feet on the floor. If you wanted to do a bicycle type of boat, you can always do that as well to get your sides involved, get your obliques going. Okay, so these are different options, but that V-sit and any kind of exercises that we can do from that V-sit position is what's going to help you get that flatter tummy. It can even help you get those six-pack abs as well. Okay, last but not least, one of my favorites, which is Dolphin Plank. So plank's already amazing, and in fact, that's an exercise that you can do too. Just holding your body into a plank is something that can actually help to strengthen your core, but also help you get a flatter tummy. And it's metabolism boosting. So let's talk about our basic plank for a minute. So we can do from the elbows, and we can do modified. Now, of course, if we're doing modified, we're not letting hips sink. We're lifting our hips up, belly button tucked in. We're engaging our core. And then, of course, if we're going into the full plank, we're holding, right? So we're keeping our body in a straight line, holding. Now, what's really cool is we can hold plank. We can make it a challenge each day. So holding for maybe 20 seconds to start, and then working our way up to 30 seconds, 45, and eventually a minute. So that's our plank from the elbows. And when we're ready, we're going to move into dolphin. So dolphin is usually what we do to prepare in yoga class for headstands and handstands and that. We're not doing that today. We're going to actually use it for ab exercises. So we're coming into that dolphin and then inhaling, coming into our plank. Exhaling, coming into our dolphin. And if we need to adjust our feet, we can. Inhaling, coming into plank. So that's all we're doing. It's just going back and forth. We want to make sure elbows are directly underneath our shoulders for this one. Belly button's tucked in. And we're going to aim for about 10 rounds. Or sorry, not 10 rounds, 10 reps. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. And this is our dolphin. So these are some really good exercises that you can do for getting a flatter tummy. You didn't have to do any crunches whatsoever. Amazing. And especially with that last one, that dolphin plank, dolphin to plank, that one you can, once again, do it like Tabata style where it's 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. I usually do it as cardio, so you can use it as cardio as well, in between your resistance training exercises, or you can even make it as one of your exercises for resistance training. You're going to feel your tummy engage, you're going to feel your ab muscles engage, activate, and that's what you want, right? And especially the more that you squeeze your lower tummy muscles, the more your core, the more of your tummy muscles will be engaged. Now with dolphin, once again, if you're doing it Tabata style, you can do three sets of 20 and then do 10 seconds rest. And once you do that, make sure to rest in between. You can even come up to kind of like a hero position, give your arms a little bit of a break before you go into the next round. And these are some movements that you can do, and it doesn't take much time, right? You can literally go through what we just did, which was our boat. We went into mountain climbers. We went into, the V-sits, and then we went into dolphin. So you could literally make that as in one round, and you could get that done within 10 to 20 minutes time, and then there you go. You have your flat tummy exercises done, and done in a short amount of time. You could even do it daily. I always say it's good to give your body a day to rest in between if you're going to be doing certain exercises over again, right? So you can do this every second day. If you're someone who's going for a walk, in between, or that's what you do, you can basically do this exercises every second day. So remember, you can do this as a circuit, so going into your boat, going into your mountain climbers, and then going into V-sits, and then going into dolphin plank prep, or even just holding plank. Maybe if dolphin's a little bit hard for you, maybe just hold plank for now and get used to that. So these are 4 exercises that you can start to incorporate into your workouts and into your your daily routine if you do a daily movement routine. So I hope these exercises were helpful, and I would love to hear how they go for you. Let me know in the comments down below which exercises that you're going to try, and make sure to share this video, make sure to save it, and subscribe to this channel. See you next time.